January the 17th, almost 4 months to the day before the release of the first Star Wars film in 16 years, Newsweek decided to write a little bit about the concerns fans were having about Star Wars. The article wasn't really a review of the film, but more of a counterpoint around things being said on the Star Wars message boards by fans after seeing the first trailer. The fans pointed out people was worried about the cheesy look of the film, saying there was too much CGI. The counterpoint to that was that Lucasfilm and ILM was Jedi Masters at CGI. There was nothing to worry about. They also went on to say Lucas hadn't directed the film since the original Star Wars film, and this could mean troubles for the Phantom Menace. The counterpoint to that, from Star Wars fan, Lucas is God. Another point was the movie was too shiny, too happy. It looked too upbeat, with a counterpoint reminding us that episode 2 and 3 would be the darker films that most fans wanted. But there was one part of the article that would upset one of Hollywood's most loved directors, former child star Ron Howard. Reading the Newsweek article on the upcoming Star Wars prequel, Ron was a little upset that it attacked one of the stars of the film, 9-year-old Jake Lloyd. Newsweek said he couldn't act and called him Anakin Skywalker, saying that they heard he stinks in the role. Their counterpoint to that? He was cute. Ron decided to let his feelings be known, so he wrote a letter to Newsweek. In that letter, he wrote,
Dear Miss Cooper, while your Buzz Wars, Episode 1 piece was generally snide and insipid, the pot shot at 9-year-old Jake Lloyd was downright irresponsible. The piece cites unnamed insiders who are critical of this 9-year-old's performance. I have no way of knowing how accomplished or professional he may have appeared during the principal filming, but I seriously doubt these insiders are inside enough to have seen an edited version of the new Star Wars, because I have, and in my opinion, Jake Lloyd is terrific in the film, which, by the way, is truly amazing. Movies are subject to public scrutiny, yes, but for Newsweek to attack a child's performance based on rumor and without even having seen the movie is shameful. As someone who was acting professionally at an early age, I can assure you that 9-year-old Jake is quite capable for reading, understanding, and feeling the full humiliation of a piece like that. He may not be able to comprehend the reason that it was printed, however, but then obviously neither can I. Maybe someone from your editorial staff should try and explain it to him. Sincerely, Ron Howard.
We don't know if Newsweek wrote back to Ron Howard, but we do know they got the letter, because on January 31st they printed the letter with the headline, Pick on Someone Your Own Size. Everything was kind of forgotten. A few months later, the writer of the Newsweek article found himself watching The Phantom Menace at an event screening. After the film, he was confused when most of his colleagues were gushing about the film, one even calling it a masterpiece. He didn't get it. He felt the movie suffered from every single flaw he talked about in the article, even the acting of 9-year-old Jake Lloyd.